In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on January 4th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Bruins versus Toronto Maple Leafs. The Boston Bruins will be traveling to Toronto to face off against the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Scotiabank Arena. Currently, Boston has a record of 20-16-4, while Toronto boasts a record of 24-13-2. These two teams have already met twice this season, with each squad claiming one victory in their respective matchups. This game promises to be an exciting showdown between two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. Both teams are highly competitive, and the intensity on the ice will likely reflect their positions in the standings. The Bruins are looking to improve their standing, while the Maple Leafs are aiming to strengthen their place among the conference's elite. The stage is set for an exciting battle. Boston has struggled offensively this season, which has contributed to their relatively modest record. Over their last 10 games, they've scored 3 or fewer goals in 6 of them. As a result, the Bruins currently rank 29th in goals per game and 21st in shots per game. In contrast, Toronto's offense has been more consistent and productive this season. The Maple Leafs have scored 3 or more goals in 6 of their last 9 games, giving them an edge in terms of offensive output. Toronto ranks 15th in goals per game and 15th in shots per game, indicating a more balanced and effective offensive attack. In addition, Toronto's goaltending has been strong, as the Leafs rank 8th in goals against per game. With a solid offensive and defensive setup, the Maple Leafs are expected to come out on top in this matchup, especially with the added advantage of playing on their home ice. So the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. On the defensive side of the puck, Boston has performed admirably this season. They rank 14th in goals against per game and 6th in shots against per game, showing that their defense and goaltending have been a strong point. Despite these defensive strengths, the Bruins' offensive struggles remain a key issue, as they continue to score 3 or fewer goals in 6 of their last 10 games. This has contributed to their ranking of 29th in goals per game and 21st in shots per game. Meanwhile, Toronto's defense has also been impressive this season, with solid goaltending and a defense that ranks 8th in goals against per game. The Leafs have been able to contain opposing offenses. When these two teams meet, the history suggests that scoring tends to be low. The under has hit in 7 of the last 10 games played between these two teams. This trend is expected to continue, as both teams rely on their defenses to keep the game competitive. Given the strong defensive play from both sides, this game is likely to be a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Wild versus Carolina Hurricanes. The Minnesota Wild will be traveling for an away game against the Carolina Hurricanes at the Lenovo Center. Currently, the Wild hold an impressive record of 24 wins, 11 losses, and 4 overtime losses. On the other hand, the Hurricanes are close behind with a record of 23 wins, 13 losses, and 2 overtime losses. These two teams met twice last season, with each squad claiming one victory in their respective matchups. When analyzing these two teams, the Carolina Hurricanes appear to be the stronger team on paper, and they will certainly have the advantage of playing on their home ice. The Hurricanes boast an impressive 14-4 record in games played at home so far this season. However, the Wild's performance on the road should not be underestimated. They have a remarkable 14-3 record on the road this season. Moreover, the Wild have had success against the Hurricanes recently, winning 4 of the last 6 encounters between these two teams. The Hurricanes have shown some inconsistency in recent weeks, losing 4 of their last 7 games. Considering these factors, it's easy to see why the Minnesota Wild might be a good pick at their current odds. You won't often get them at this price, especially considering their solid road performance. On a Saturday like this, betting on the Wild to earn a return of 1.5 times your stake could be a smart move. In this matchup, I'm willing to take a calculated risk and go with the road underdog. So the Minnesota Wild money line is our full game side pick. Despite their strong overall record, the Minnesota Wild have been facing some struggles on the offensive side of the game in recent weeks. In fact, they have scored 2 or fewer goals in 5 of their last 9 matchups. The Wild currently rank 20th in the league for goals per game and 16th in shots per game, indicating that their offensive production has been somewhat underwhelming. On the flip side, their goaltending has been a bright spot this season. The Wild rank 6th in the league for goals against per game, which highlights their solid defensive performance. Meanwhile, the Carolina Hurricanes have also been solid on the defensive end. They currently rank 9th in goals against per game and 2nd in shots against per game, showing that they have been excellent at limiting their opponents' offensive opportunities. Based on both teams' recent trends and their defensive strengths, it seems likely that this game will be a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Los Angeles Kings. The Tampa Bay Lightning have experienced a period of underperformance in recent seasons, but the 2024 to 2025 campaign presents a different outlook. This year, the team appears ready to reclaim its place as a legitimate contender for the Stanley Cup. Despite their struggles in recent years, the Lightning are still within striking distance of the top spot in the Atlantic Division, which suggests they have the potential to turn things around. With their roster still brimming with talent, the team has shown signs of being ready to challenge the league's best once again. This upcoming Saturday, the Lightning will face the Los Angeles Kings, who have been one of the most pleasant surprises in the NHL this season. Despite being largely overlooked during the preseason, the Kings have emerged as a formidable force in the Western Conference. Their strong play throughout the season has caught the attention of fans and analysts alike, and they now find themselves in a position to contend for a deep playoff run. The Kings' impressive performance this year highlights their growth and the potential they have to make a significant impact in the postseason. The matchup promises to be an exciting one, as it brings together 2 of the best teams in the NHL right now. Both teams have established themselves as legitimate threats, with powerful rosters and strong strategies. This game will undoubtedly showcase high-level hockey as both teams battle for an important victory. As both the Lightning and the Kings have been playing some of their best hockey, the stakes are high for this showdown. The Kings, in particular, continue to dominate on home ice, which has been one of their trademarks this season. While I'm not dismissing the Lightning after just 1 loss, the fact remains that their recent defeat to the Sharks is a blemish on their record. I'm confident the Lightning will come to play and fight hard, but the current line favoring the Kings strongly suggests which side we should lean towards for this game. So the Los Angeles Kings money line is our full game side pick. Both the Lightning and the Kings possess incredibly strong defenses, and it's clear that both teams will aim to control the tempo of the game right from the first period. The Lightning, who give up an average of just 2.8 goals per game, are well equipped to stifle the Kings' offense. With a solid defensive core that includes Victor Hedman, Ryan McDonough, and other key contributors, the Lightning should be able to disrupt the Kings' offensive flow by creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting the number of shots on net. This will allow goaltender Andrei Vasilevskiy to showcase his skills and make crucial saves when needed. On the other hand, the Kings have also been playing stellar defense, having allowed only 4 goals in their past 2 games. Their defensive unit, led by Vladislav Gavrikov, Michael Anderson, Brandt Clark, and others, excels at forcing turnovers both in the neutral zone and in their own defensive zone. Goaltender Darcy Kuemper, who has been playing at a high level, will look to help his team maintain a shutout by blocking shots on net. With both teams having such tight defenses, this game is expected to be a low-scoring affair, where neither side will give an inch. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.